G'day, my name's Doug. I'm here to show you how to get creative with video. Well, today, what about making a short form video like one of these things that you see on TikTok? The see-through iPhone. Quite a few people on TikTok and YouTube Shorts have made it. So I've had a crack at making my own. And this is what I come up with. You can come up with something like that yourself. I'm going to break it down for you so you understand the elements that you need to make the see-through iPhone video. Let's go. The first thing you want to prepare is a green screen for your wallpaper on your iPhone. So the first thing you want to do is find out the resolution of the iPhone that you're using. For me, I'm using an iPhone 13 Pro. So I Googled the dimensions and this is what I come up with. So then I created a canvas in GIMP for that size and filled it with a bright green that I could use for keying later in Final Cut. Once I'd made the green screen, I exported it from GIMP as a PNG file and then sent it over to my iPhone and put it in the Photos app. So it was ready to pick up when I needed the wallpaper to be green. It's very important to use a tripod when filming this. You need to select an area that is going to be your background. I've chosen a part of my set. I've put my lights on and I've lined up my shot to something that was acceptable for what I wanted to do. And now it's time to shoot your footage. The first thing that you want to record is a minute or two of the background only, is what we call a clean slate. So we're going to record that first. Once that's done, we're going to stop and then start the recording again and record the first part of our phone, showing off the phone in the original case, making sure the screen lit up to show the regular background while swiping through the home screens. Then I introduced the clear case, because in my video I'm intimating that the clear case is what's making it see-through. So once I've introduced the clear case, I will pull off the existing case and show myself putting on the clear case. At this point I stopped the recording and changed the background wallpaper on my phone to the green that we had prepared previously. Once I'd done that, I turned my phone off again. I restarted recording. I pulled my phone in the clear cover in front of the camera, turned it around a couple of times like I did previously, and then I swiped on, let the screen light up and the green screen came forward, and then I did the same sort of sequence where I rotate my phone and show it around with the green screen appearing. Once I had that in the bag, I finished recording and imported all my footage to Final Cut Pro. Once in Final Cut Pro, I created a new 16:9 project because everything I filmed was in 16:9. We'll get to vertical later. The first thing I'm going to do is pull down the clean plate. I recorded approximately 2 minutes of clean plate, so I dropped that onto the timeline. Next, we're going to drop down our two parts on top of the clean plate. So we have the portion before the phone is green screen, and then the portion where we turn it on and it becomes green screen. So we're going to drop them down now and just roughly put them in place. Next, I'm going to take those two clips at the top and trim them down so that they fit within the time frame, less than 60 seconds for a short or a TikTok or an Instagram reel. Take a little bit of time to finesse it and also take care to work out a transition for the two main sections. Now this is where the fun part begins. I'm going to go into the effects, keying, and pick the keyer and drag it onto the section of footage that has your green screen on the phone. Once you've applied the keyer, You can scrub the timeline just to see how well it takes initially. On some software, you might need to sample the green so that it knows what color to key out. For me, it came through really well. I had to do a slight tweak where there was some grayness in one part of the video. So what I did was use the sampling tool to grab a little bit of the sample at that point to make the key look even better. Your software, your mileage might vary. From this point, we're going to go and add a background music track and just finesse the clip a little bit more to fit in that less than 60-second format for shorts. But you might say, hey Doug, you did a 16:9 project. How are you going to use that in shorts? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this through a couple of different methods. On Final Cut Pro, they have a duplicate project technique where it actually can convert a 16:9 to a vertical, and then you can go back through and tweak it, which is one method that I tried. And again, the other method would be for me to output the 16:9 project and bring it back into a vertical project, and then again, tweak it to a vertical format and make everything fit for vertical platforms. I'll take those vertical formats and export them to my phone, ready for upload to the vertical platforms, TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and more. If you're looking for more editing tips and content like that, make sure to check out some of these videos here. Catch you later.